and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I, of course, am Lord Forwind, here playing as the Serene Republic of Genoa, with our Serene Dog. We are doing fairly well, actually. We are now Protestant, although we are having some little bit of religious tensions over here. Italy, of all places, has gone Protestant, which is... I've never seen this focus of Protestantism down there. Okay. That's frustrating. Okay. Our ruler had... The guilds had too much power, so everybody else has revolted. And we're going to lose the stability and lose money. That doesn't actually seem to have removed him from office, which feels like a bug to me. Previously they'd get kicked out of office and you'd have a new person, but he seems to have maintained his role for life, which makes sense, but then they really do need to change the event. So we are building a navy at the moment to hopefully, of all people, to pick a fight with the Mamelukes over Cyprus. And I'm not too worried about anyone else's navy because no one else has a navy other than the Ottomans. That's actually a threat to me. Shame I can't vassalize these guys. Oh well. We've got good allies, but they're not going to be able to help us. So it's pretty much going to be down to me. We have lost control of this province, which is, I guess, okay. Was a core we had before, but considering the Ottomans own it now, I'm fine with it. I'm more than fine with that. We still can't call people to arms. Don't have enough favors. Even if we did, everybody likes them, of all things. They don't have the missions to expand further into the Mamelukes, which gives us an advantage because they're allied to the Eu4. So they keep getting distracted by wars. The Eu4 are actually doing very well. Persia is a thing, though, which I'm slightly interested to see. Must have been formed by Ajam, I'm going to guess, or else really revolted on the Timurids. Allied to the Mamelukes. Okay, so that's part of the reason. The Ottomans, if they expand, are running smack dab into both Persia and the Mamelukes, which I would not want to do ever as these guys. So, I can't expand into Italy, so it's really going to be Cyprus. So let's run our army to Crete, of all places. I think that's the best place to base it out of. No, it's fun. You can do this. There you go. Once the army's in Crete, then we can start thinking about fighting the Mamelukes at sea, literally just for Cyprus. I definitely need to remember to put an admiral in charge. I forgot that before, which was kind of dumb. We can also do regimental camps now, which I'm thinking is going to be very useful because we have the money to support a larger army. We just don't have a larger army. So I'm thinking stick it in provinces out here, which don't necessarily contribute much land force limit to us already, and then work our way kind of back. We don't want to waste it in Venice, because Venice is very precious to us with all its building slots. We are still working on getting colonialism there. So we can actually spend some monarch points at the moment. So let's... Well, technically we're a republic, so they're not monarch points, are they? Ruler points? That just kind of feels sloppy. Seems like it should have a better name. But with a really good ruler on the throne, we're doing really well. Plus we have Da Vinci, of all people, which is awesome. Admiral. There we go. Not that good of an admiral. Okay. Let's load you onto here. Sail you to there. We're going to have to pull our trade ships off. We're going to merge them temporarily with our navy. And then we will pick this fight. This is extraordinarily reckless. We could do a trade conflict, which is really about blockading ports. I would do that on the Ottomans to get the achievement, but the Ottomans' navy is, you know, almost unstoppable. Let's do this. We will land 16 troops. Our navy should obliterate the Mamluk one if it's all combined. And we shouldn't really need to land troops in the actual Mamluk's lands once we take that. I don't know where their navy has scurried off to, and it's slightly worrisome. There's 5 there. You don't see their other ones. Okay, we are not blockading that port. Now we are. Let's barrage this because it's got a stupid fort of all places. And we will do dev cost because we're trying to develop colonialism in Venice, right? There's actually a very good shot now that we can get, we'll get printing press in our capital really fast. This is the danger I was worried about. The Ottomans hate me enough that they're willing to work with their sworn enemies, the Mamluks, to kill me. So the Mamluks now have military access to my territory. As does Persia. Lovely. Hopefully we can get a good war score out of this before they come kill me. I might need to sneak land troops here in Alexandria to do so. The Ottomans are causing trouble. Okay. You know what? Let's actually do counter-espionage versus them. They've actually picked a fight with Georgia, of all people. So I don't have to worry about them there. That's the army I'm worried about. Okay. Let's quickly land and rebuild a little bit. Okay. Let's actually load you up. Sail down here. Curious to see if I can actually get away with this. Most of their army should have run up here to actually fight there, so I'm hoping I can land. This is pretty risky. Cool. I have to be very careful. We cannot barrage, so we're going to be stuck sieging that for an age. Let's pull you back. We have the war score. I don't see their navy, which is odd. I can actually, if I do this right, galley. I might actually be able to trap part of the Mamluk army in Corfu, which would be funny. Don't see their navy though. It's really worrisome when you don't know where your enemy's navy is, and the whole war is going to devolve into a naval fight. Most of their navy is here, actually. So let's actually take a singular galley and run it up to Corfu. I don't think that'll hold them there, especially if they do other weird stuff. Let's also send, oh, nope. You. Let's send a galley to there. Because that should trap that army there, because they won't be able to actually march out because they don't actually control the, I don't think they'll control the crossing to get themselves back into Greece. So they might take one of my forts, but I've managed to trap 23,000 troops out of this, which makes it a much more reasonable fight. Obviously, I still need to take this province as well as see about others. Support them anyway. Our merchants are spread a little bit thin. They could actually rescue themselves if they marched over, but I don't think they will. If they do, well then I just move my troops over and deal with them. Alexandria has fallen. There's going to be a quick naval battle here. We should win. Yes. Let's take you out. They're trying to go hunt down my galleys that are blockading things, I think. Yep, they are going to rescue themselves. Lovely. This is going to be very tricky. Let's transport you to there. That way at least I have my full military in the event of a fight with people. Pull you back down. Pull you out. General died while sieging Cairo of all places. Let's put a genius commander in office. And send him to Cairo and say, can we barrage? No, but we can assault. I'm not going to, though. That would be a bit reckless. They saw my very weak and exposed galley and said, hey, let's kill it. Where are you running to now? They got off that island now because of that. Let's just move you down here. I might just have to blockade as many of their ports as possible to get them to surrender. Let's get colonialism in my capital. Do I want to waste the mill power? No. Okay. Yes, I actually do. There we are. We have level 49 development Venice. And we have the spread of colonialism in our lands. Venice is 18% of our total development. Wow. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It's just amazingly high. Let's send you out to occupy provinces, actually. The only way we're going to win this is actually out-occupying the Mamelukes' lands, which is not easy to do. Serbian separatists. Let's do that. That should stop revolts for the moment. Cairo has in fact fallen. Wow. Okay. Still no wish for peace from these guys. Correct. Lovely. I might need to actually go take some more of their forts. Let's dispatch another one of you. I'm hoping if enough of their heartland falls, they'll give up. It's annoying they took one of my forts, though. Okay, can we barrage? Yes. We just need enough war score here. We're annihilating their fleet, so that shouldn't be a problem. We are almost enough to get a white piece. We'll actually take the penalty. If it becomes a problem again, we'll revoke it, but for now we'll hold on to it. They almost wanted peace there, but not enough yet. Take you out if I can. Okay. Okay, Persia has arrived. This is a problem. Okay, we got to be very careful. Very careful. And they still don't want a white peace. Shoot, come on. We take this fort, maybe. No, 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 do not march into their army. Take the fort instead. They're still stuck sieging my other lands, so if we can pull this off, could technically assault it, but it's not worth it. What is Persia's militech? 8. We could fight Persia. The problem would be fighting Persia and Yemen at once. We just want Cyprus. Come on, guys. We just want one province out of this. Okay, let's try this. We're being reckless. Come on, game. Yes! Okay. Combined troops. Where are you marching? You're not marching anywhere because I'm going to catch you and wipe you out. Okay, is that enough? That is enough. Is that enough for Alexandria or Rashed? No. My forts are being taken out. Oh, it's so close. So close to achieving what I want. Darn, they took that. That's pretty much it. They'll pay money and give me Cyprus. I guess I'll take it. Not exactly what I want, but we did accomplish our goal, which gives us Mediterranean ambition, which we don't want to waste yet. Cyprus is going to be tough to control, so let's transport our fleet up there. We can put a trade post there once we actually gain control of the area. Archery should not form a role. It's time for the old men to retire. So that is actually the power of an entirely mercenary-based army in some ways, and being able to have a fleet. Just kind of run circles around people. Yes, we actually want our fleet to repair, because we're actually quite a bit over our naval force limit. The question is how does our navy stack up against the Ottomans? They have 47 galleys. Oh my gosh. That's going to be a problem. It's going to be a real problem. Once our mercenaries reinforce, though, we should be in better shape. Those guys have all provinces I want to take. These guys are attackable. Okay, so I can actually return to take out Savoy, which we will do. Have half decent loyalty there. Load that. Actually, no, we don't want to load you. Don't load, unload. We want to simply do this instead. There we go. Transport them automatically. Why did the knights just raid my coast? I don't understand. It's annoying, but they did. We are slowly expanding. We are still smaller than Castile, because Castile has stuff going for them. Let's do Naxos. I'm curious as to if No, the religious centers are not interfering. I'm loving how the Pope is just getting annihilated by Ferrarinese separatists. It might be an opportunity to strike that direction. Right now they're in a trade league, so once they get out of it, though, I'm going to lose control of that region. Savoy is attackable. We still don't have the next mill tech, though, so I'm getting very worried. I might just have to risk it, though. Hopefully superior numbers beats superior troops. One can hope. Yes, it does in this case. In this case, it works. We're gonna go for their capital first. I'll have to go back, take out Siena. I wouldn't mind actually wiping them off the map, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. But if I can do what I tried to do last time and border France, I'll be happy. These three would be a great amount of provinces to seize. Then we pretty much control the Alps with the exception of Provence down here, but Provence is in our trade league, so should be relatively hard for them to die. Don't think we could vassalize Savoy. Yeah, they're way too large. nor do I really want them as a vassal. They have Protestant zealots, which should mean some of their land is Protestant. Actually, it all is Protestant. They still have zealots. They're Protestant and still have Protestant zealots. Somehow they offended somebody. We'll take the Diplo power. We will take those two. Yes, those two, once you actually are willing to give them up. I'd like those three, but those two will have to do for the moment. That would cause not that bad of a coalition, really, though. I guess I'll go for their other fort, then. I'll have to take out the Protestant rebels. But that was always going to be a thing. They were probably going to come for me anyhow. So, give it a month to recover. Are you back? Get the tech. How much are you going to rebuild in a month? I'm curious. Not much. That's a problem. You do reinforce a half-decent amount. And they ran away from me. Awesome. If we take that fort, we're good. We could call the Pope into the war. I don't really want to call the Pope into the war. Curious as to when I'm actually going to be able to get allies to help me fight the Ottomans. My fleet should mostly be rebuilding here. We're going to have to send out the trade ships soon. And unfortunately we've lost the Venetian bonus, but that's just the way it goes. It does weaken me quite a bit, though. Kind of amused that they actually do have better troops than me, but they're not fighting. Instead, they're kind of running around, hiding. So maybe I do have better troops. I don't think I do. I have a better general, though. That could do it. You are technically not a core, right? Okay, but I still can do, what is the autonomy? 75. I can still stick a trading post there, which is good. Should boost my income a bit. We have pretty good chances of rulers. The odds are we're going to get the bad one, though. Yep. Okay. Let's quick win this war here, and then that will be it for this episode. I just need to finish off the fort, and we're done. Yeah, we're not going to take that mission. War exhaustion. We have a really high war exhaustion problem, I will say, as Venice. Probably because I've got such a large army. I really should start doing like 2 stacks. I'm just so wary about it getting wiped out, though. We will do institution spread in True Faith provinces, because that's going to be useful. Castile apparently is going after Aragon again. Good for them. Didn't call me to arms, which is nice. Thank you. And oh my gosh, 71% chance the fort will fall, and it's still not falling. Okay. Ottomans are no longer a valid rival for me. So they've grown too large. Did they just speed up somebody important? Kind of. Okay. I kind of find it a little bit weird that the Ottomans never make vassals out of anyone they conquer. Unless they do it diplomatically, they just pretty much ignore vassals even exist. Seriously, 71% chance of falling, and it hasn't fallen 4 times now. Is that just Savoy's defense or something? If they take that fort before I take this one, I am going to be really angry. Ottomans have attacked Mamluks. Okay, there we go. We'll take their Savoy's non-Italian provinces. We can always come back for more. Okay, let's do that. Venice expands once more. Mighty Venice. Mighty, mighty Venice. Boy, that's expensive. I think I should wait on the war exhaustion for the coring. Let's do that instead. We now border France. Does France hate me, though? No, they don't particularly love me at the moment. Let's embrace that. Let's get another rival. Let's rival Aragon, who's weak, so they might fall, actually. Let's get the mill tech, because we now got the institution. Put the better troop in it, and that will be it for this episode. So thank you guys all for watching. Venice is becoming rather large. We are a great power for sure. We're actually larger than Poland. Still not strong enough to take on the Ottomans, but they're not growing as fast as usual, so might be able to pull something off. We'll see. Anyhow, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.